So my aunt was asking me, what? Because Ian was visiting me the other day, and my aunt was asking me, what kind of person's your friends like? And I described Ian as someone who likes to make lists for fun.
Is she wrong?
I mean, I'm not wrong. Exactly. I'm not wrong at all. I'm like, yeah, that's Ian.
No, this is a very interesting thing. First and foremost, we're recording this the Tuesday before you are seeing this. We're getting a little close, but not the point. So for the 4th of July week, I was with Sinan. I was in Chicago.
Yeah,
I actually did that. I have proof if you want it. Hey, old man, are you practicing? Old man.
Mario's pretty. How old is Mario?
Okay, he looks like he's in like his late 30s. He doesn't look that old.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was in Chicago and I was helping Sinan look through the Mario Galaxy files. And through that, I found out there was a lost episode.
This is it.
This is that lost episode. I don't even think he edited this.
No.
I found this lost episode that had the stars in between the 2 episodes that we would have recorded over.
Yeah, things got mixed up.
I am showing you an episode of Super Mario Galaxy that Sinan does not want you to see.
Yeah.
I went into his house and I took it from him.
That's not it. That's not
I looked
it at
up
all.
Mario age because I was like, I want to know Mario's age. And it came up with some fucking singer called Mario, and I'm like, I don't care.
Oh yeah. You mean like the R&B singer, right?
Yeah.
Well, how old is he?
How old is
The R&B singer was born in 1986, but Mario is it was stated in Melee that he's 26.
In Melee?
At the time of Melee.
Yeah, but I don't think much time. To be frank with you, I don't think much time has passed between Melee and like.
You know what I think? You know what I think Mario's canonical age is? It is just whatever time Mario Galaxy. Take the year Mario Galaxy came out and subtract it from the year Donkey Kong came out. That's Mario's canonical age.
Okay, hang on.
You know, can I tell you something cringe?
Go ahead.
So
Just know it's your head on the chopping block and not mine.
I know. I like the game theory that the Donkey Kong Mario is Mario's dad.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's actually
yeah, we got the monkey age, but he explained no, according to this, Mario would be a lot older.
Well, he's not Mario. He's Jumpman in that game. So
And
Jumpman is the
the
father
Donkey
of
Kong,
Mario.
the
Let's say
Frank
that.
Kong, not only is Frank that's like a grandpa by the 90s.
You know what's fun, by the way?
What?
I subtracted Super Mario Galaxy from Donkey Kong, and you want to know what the fucking answer was?
6.
It was 26. Exactly.
Mario's 26. There we go.
You confirmed it.
Wait. No, Mario would be 26 in Melee. So really, he'd be like 32.
I did the math. It's also 26 if you subtract Super Mario Galaxy from Donkey Kong.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. What's going on here? This is the frozen peak of Aaron Burr.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the secret star. Yeah, I just have to get up there, but I'm fucking
But what's the reference? That's what I want to know.
Reference to what?
The frozen peak of Aaron Burr. It has to be a reference.
Aaron Burr. I don't know.
Aaron. Was it Aaron?
I thought you meant
Aaron
Aaron
Burr?
Burr, like the guy that didn't. Isn't that the guy that shot Hamilton?
Okay. Oh, Aaron Burr. Yeah. What did it have to do with frozen? Okay.
No, he's in Super Mario Galaxy. Didn't you know it?
I'm a fucking dumbass. Anyway. So yeah, Brian and I we're gonna watch a movie, but then I jumped in and then Ian jumped in, so it's like I guess we're recording now. But it's fine by me because I enjoy recording. I enjoy these little talks we have.
Oh, same. Yeah. This is great.
I mean, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, you guys don't really get it, but it's pretty much just these LP recordings are more or less just us fucking. This is just us catching up for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a hot minute since we recorded because I had a lot of stuff going on. I went on
I also had
holiday.
stuff.
And
I
then
mean, I also
like,
had stuff going on, so you know.
yeah.
Did I mention that this episode is a half-hour long and Sinan didn't edit any of it?
Yeah, have fun.
Enjoy that
It's
one.
the lost episode.
Enjoy watching all of my failures. I've been planning on fixing my Joy-Cons. There we go. Because yeah, no.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked over this footage at all. I like skimmed through it to make sure he didn't go to like the home menu.
Yeah, Ian fucking has seen me. You know, I've told him about my Joy-Cons. They are drifting like hell right now, so I need to go get those fixed. I'm gonna either call up Nintendo customer service or just fucking do it myself.
Dude, wait, did they actually
I'm an
drift?
engineer. Did
they drift during Streets of Rage 4?
Well, I was playing with it. Remember, I was playing with the Pro Controller.
Oh, okay.
Which
Also,
the Pro Controller has like it's a little. The D-pad's a little funky, which is like just how the Pro Controller is.
I've been playing a lot of fighting games recently, and I was thinking about getting a hitbox because it's like a keyboard but an arcade stick, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I want one of those. And then I looked at the price.
Have you noticed how controllers are just getting really fucking expensive these days?
No.
Have you noticed how Mario with the Fire Flower got hit and didn't lose the power? That's weird to me.
I did fucking notice that, and it bothers the shit out of me. But
Yeah,
I was thinking about it, right? So I got my arcade stick for I think like $80, right?
Right.
Which is quite a lot, but you know, not too bad for an arcade stick. How much do you think a hitbox is?
160. I'm gonna guess twice that.
240. I think it's like 250 actually.
Three times. I like how there's just like conveniently placed the black hole here, because fuck you.
How dare you try to explore the level? Okay, I know the game isn't really designed for that, but I don't know, man. I kind of miss the non-linearity of 64 and Galaxy.
I know that's
Not Galaxy, fucking
okay.
Sunshine. I
That's
say that
why-
like Odyssey doesn't do that as well.
I was gonna say you're talking like Odyssey doesn't fucking exist.
And I haven't played it because I don't have a Switch.
Yeah.
I have a Switch.
Well, you
with
see, according to Brian, Nintendo doesn't exist after 2005.
It's because Brian refuses to acknowledge Nintendo's gayness. Do we need to put the Phoenix Wright video in here? that's an Easter egg that we'll drop in sometime. It'll be we'll post. Tell you what, I'll mark it here and I'll do it after this video. I'll post the video we are referencing on the Biscuit Hammer Collective Twitter account. Post there if you don't already. We post.
Oh yeah, we should do that. That'd be fun.
But I've got the video kicking.
Speaking of doing Twitter numbers, I posted a video of the Mamoru Oshii live-action movie Stray Dog Kerberos Panzer Cops, and for some reason, it's doing way better than I thought it would.
Sick. Yeah.
For like a movie that like barely anyone fucking talks about.
I say this audibly in front of you guys because I don't have the credentials and nobody ever gave them to me. Like,
Yeah.
I remember seeing on you were like, oh yeah, I'll ask Ian. And then I just never got them, and I was like, okay, cool.
Oh right.
But, it's fine. Yeah, I'm looking at getting a hitbox that's like, it's got like keyboard keys on it.
Okay. I'd buy stuff, but I spent way too much fucking money on weeb shit. Ian was there, he knows.
You fool! I also spent too much money on weeb shit.
Ian and I both spent like fucking $300 to $400 on
At
anime
least
stuff at the
$300.
convention. Yeah, at least $300 each.
Jesus
On anime junk.
That's how
No,
much
I wanted to do that, okay? I got $300, and I'm like, I'm gonna waste this on anime, and I did.
Wait, that's how much I make in a month.
Okay,
And you're
okay.
poor.
I am poor. There's no, yeah, that's the joke, yeah. I'm just, I am poor.
Hee hee ha ha.
But yeah, as a result, I don't want to buy anything.
Yeah, I figured it out. I wanted to have a look at it's called a mix spot. the most retarded name on the planet. But
Yeah.
it's got like the keyboard WASD keys and then 8 big arcade buttons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and these things are like, and it's like, oh, all these Tekken players play with it, and it's like, okay, cool. How much is it? $250.
You could probably get a Switch for that much.
It's $300. So yeah. Unless you went used.
And there's a different one, which is called the Universal Edition, which I don't know why it's called that.
I like
It's
how
like
when
an extra $100.
I like how when when Nintendo announced the Switch Pro, people were getting angry. Not Switch Pro. They announced the OLED model.
Yeah,
people were like,
that was not the
"What?"
Switch Pro.
People were like, "Why is this not the Switch Pro?" And I'm like, "Why are you people getting angry at Nintendo over that, and not over the fact that the Joy-Cons are still broken?"
You know what? Sinan fucking gets to the real issues, okay?
It's like, oh, it's not like better, like, it's not like a stronger console. I'm like, I don't care about that. Give me a version that doesn't have analog sticks that get busted after a couple months.
That's cool, bro. If only anyone ever gave a shit.
I give a shit. Anyway, that's my rant about Nintendo.
That wasn't even a rant.
It's not really a rant. It was more like an airing of grievances.
We going for shitting on Nintendo hour? Cause I can be here all day.
Oh boy, will you look at the time?
Well, considering we're only 12 minutes in, so feel free to be here all day.
Oh, we got time. We got time to shit on Nintendo.
That's like, okay.
Look, I'm not saying this because I hate Nintendo. I'm saying this because I think they could be better. You know?
Okay, now I want to make this incredibly clear. I'm saying this because I hate Nintendo. No, I like Nintendo's products. I fucking
Dislike them.
despise Nintendo as a company. So, okay, first of all, right? And to make this very clear, what they did to the Smash community was very shitty, but I found it incredibly funny because I hate Smash players.
It was pretty
so fucking funny. It was like, oh yeah, we've organized this event for charity, guys, to raise money for the pandemic. It's a Melee tournament, and they were like, yeah, you can't do that.
Their mistake was playing Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, Nintendo would genuinely cease and desist someone with like Mario on their grave. They'd do that. They'd pull a Disney. I feel like this is gonna go less into a. Hang on. Have we done this before?
Look. The fact is that Nintendo runs their copyright like any other Japanese company does. Well, any other that isn't like, you know. The point is that the copyright laws in Japan are much more strict than they are in the U.S. And as a result, they're a lot more. They're bigger dicks about it than other companies
They don't even have a fair use law. Thanks, Mr. Osamatsu.
Oh, you know what? You know what really made me like realize that was not even fair use, but it was. I think it's really telling that I've been reading. I was reading Chiaki Konaka's. He's been writing blogs about Digimon Tamers since it's like the 20th anniversary of that show. And it's like he wrote this goddamn show, and in his blog he literally says, I can't post a video of this show that I wrote because it would be against the law.
So, to get into more broader topics,
not even like he can't post a video that like a YouTube video that someone else uploaded.
So yeah, what I'm gonna say is, and I might be coming on a little strong here, but I think we should abolish all copyright forever. I've had it. I'm not having any more. I'm not having any more compromises. I'm not having any more. Oh, you can have 30 years. You can have 20 years. No, we're getting rid of copyright forever. And if you want your thing copyrighted, want your thing copyrighted, you can get fucked. I think actually.
At the very least, I think some things definitely need to. We need reforms in copyright in general.
Copyright law existing has set us back 100 years creatively.
Have you ever thought about how the Arthur Conan Doyle estate likes to like get on the asses of anyone who infringes upon their copyright? Where it's they pretty much get no, it's literally they get angry at anyone who fucking makes videos of not videos. They get on the ass of any version of Sherlock Holmes that has Holmes acting like a human being.
Quite funny.
Isn't he Ace in the books?
What?
I was just thinking, I've never actually read any Sherlock Holmes before. I probably should read, like,
I've read a couple stories.
A Study in Scarlet, or, you know...
I'm gonna keep it.
I've been
real.
down to read Study in Scarlet with you sometime.
Never read Sherlock Holmes. I did read. Someone gifted it to me. These books that were like Young Sherlock or some shit.
Okay.
I did read those, and they were shocking. Like I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. But I remember it being pretty decent, actually. Like not the best thing I'd read, but you know, it was good. It was serviceable.
But yeah, Brian. Now that you brought that up, I'm like, why don't we like read some of the? So Brian and I do like sort of a book club-esque thing where we just kind of like, you know, we read stuff together sometimes, and it's I don't know, you want to like read some of the Sherlock Holmes like short stories sometimes? Not like a full novel, you know. We could do like one of the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes stories.
Right.
Those are short, and I'm like, yeah, we could do those. They're also public domain, so we could just find them online.
Project Gutenberg, yay! Not optimal, but you know, I'll deal with it.
But yeah, the Arthur Conan Doyle estate is very protective over any Sherlock Holmes stories that they still have the rights to.
Which I don't think is many at this point. I mean,
I think it's like 10 of the stories that they still have the rights to, or something like that.
a lot of it is in the public domain, as it should be.
As it should be, because it's like 100 years old.
Literally.
Thanks, Disney. Waiting for the copyright on Mickey Mouse text, but waiting for Mickey Mouse to go into public domain so I can make my own Mickey Mouse cartoons.
waiting for the public domain to kick in and finally claim Mickey Mouse's soul. It's like that meme. It's like waiting for Dad to get home. Day 1, day 2, day like 5 million.
Yeah.
We're gonna have advanced to space. We're gonna have space colonies. Have fucking like we're gonna explore the outer reaches of the universe, and the copyright on Mickey Mouse will still not have fucking expired.
Probably.
You know, honestly, if Disney had just like made some bullshit law to keep Mickey Mouse but nothing else from that year in the public, like keep everything else in public domain. If it's just Mickey Mouse that stayed with Disney, fine.
Fine. I don't want it that
But
much.
what's funny is they can't even copyright half their shit because it's not theirs. It's public domain.
If you're talking about like
frog,
if you're talking about like the
Snow
Maybe,
White or Cinderella or fucking like any
Aladdin?
of that shit.
No,
Aladdin.
that's more like irony.
Yeah, but like they literally can't copyright any of it.
I mean, they can copyright their
I'm gonna
adaptation.
die.
Oh.
Yeah,
You got
they can obviously
fucked up.
copyright their adaptation, but they can't copyright the idea.
The
Or
No.
got smushed.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
the,
Okay. Why does copyright last so long if patents don't only last 20 years? Are you telling me that the creation of Mickey Mouse is more important than penicillin?
You know what? If it keeps Disney's lawyers at bay, fine.
I was gonna say that Mario was subjected to the crush fetish.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that. I was about to start that sentence with I was playing a game of League of Legends earlier, and I decided to end that sentence.
League of Legends, Your Honor. League of Legends.
Too
I'm
late.
not doing this joke again.
That's fair. I mean, we've done it before.
Yeah. I just
Yeah, see, now I'm in the position of, what do I feel like editing? Not that. Not again,
Yeah.
at least.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, the reason I brought it up is because there's this new game mode that lets you take other characters' ultimates, right? And one of them means that you like eat other players and you get bigger. Genuine vor. And so I had this
Why?
character, this like
Quarterbeat.
girl. this girl ninja who was literally the size of like the huge monsters in that, and it was very comical.
Weird.
I bet you that someone gets after that.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are acting like the video's over. We still got like 12 more minutes.
Yeah, we still got time.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I found out something. Last year I got really into like, as you know, I'm the quote unquote reader of the group, which means I wear glasses.
Wear glasses.
What do you think I'm wearing?
I'm nerdy and wear glasses. Anyway,
I had to go for the Hungry Luma.
Fuck you, Brian. I read too.
I've been.
I bought a book recently.
Oh wow.
I'll have you know, I bought a book.
I bought a book, and then I read it.
Damn.
No.
Did you ever finish House of Leaves?
Okay, well that's cheating. It's House of Leaves. Are you ever finished with House of Leaves? Really?
Are you ever really done?
I haven't even started it.
Don't even, like, genuinely. I haven't started it again because I know that if I start it again, I'm just gonna get lost in it. Last
by the
time,
way,
I'm
by the
sorry.
way-
Was that a galaxy made for 800 starbits?
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
is that a little?
I mean, I don't know. At this point in the game, I'm sure you have more star bits than that.
What's the inflation rate?
I mean,
in
you
this
had like
universe?
3,000.
What's the
I mean,
conversion rate?
I mean-
Stop it.
It is, if you go by the rate of 50 star bits a life versus 100 coins a life, you know, you would find that a star bit is worth 2 coins.
Hold
Like
up.
worth in
50
shekels.
starbits a life?
Yeah, you get a life for 50 star bits, so you know.
How much
Well,
is
the
that worth in
economy of
rubles?
that sounds a
Where's
lot.
my hideaway? It is the perfect spot for fishing and being left alone.
Now I'm all alone.
I'm all alone.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, so last year I really got into like reading old pulp magazines, or you know,
Yeah.
scans of old pulp magazines. Here's the thing, right? It seems like when it comes to copyright, it doesn't have to do so much with the publisher of these magazines as like the individual author's estates.
I see. Yeah.
And for the most part, they seem cool with it, but a couple times, like for instance with the late Harlan Ellison's estate, they're like, we don't want this to be reprinted here.
Yeah.
You have to read a scan of this magazine issue with the story removed.
Yeah.
You know what I've got kicking around my Google Drive that I'm very thankful I
Fuck
still
you.
have from Harlan Ellington? I can't find
Ellington?
his name properly
Ellison.
ever.
Harlan
Duke
Ellington.
Ellington.
You
Dude,
made
Harlan
him.
Ell- Fuck.
He's from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Mr. Ellington.
Genuinely, I think that might have been when I fucked it up. Either way, so yeah, Mr. Ellison.
Yeah.
I have the audiobook of him narrating I Have No Mouth, Yet I'm a Scream on my Google Drive. It's so fucking good. He really,
cool.
you can tell he's an author that writes to be read, like, audibly.
He also voices Am, the evil computer, in the video game version of that
Oh, yeah?
story.
That's
I
cool.
did know this, actually, yes.
I mean, you know me, I love my point and click adventure games.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't played it yet.
I'll get around to it. I mean, again, like, the most recent sort of... It's not really a point and click, but yeah, the most recent one that I was super into was Famicom Detective Club, which... Hey, Nintendo fans, stop ignoring Famicom Detective Club. It's actually really good.
I need space and money! Okay, I don't need money. I do need space.
Yeah.
I can get it.
Why? Have you played it yet? Because I know...
No. Yeah, I can just torrent it.
You should check those games out. They're both really good. Especially the girl who stands behind the second one.
I'll check it out after I play Tokimeki Memorial.
Tokimeki Memorial. There's a fan translation of the Super Nintendo version, I think, which admittedly is not the best version. I believe the best version is supposed to be like the PlayStation 1 version, because it's got like full voice acting.
It stayed untranslated this long because that game is incredibly complex. And if you tried to translate it, it would take forever.
It's a PS1 game. PS1 games are harder to translate than a fucking Super Nintendo game is.
I mean, just in general, it's a really difficult game to translate.
There's a lot of text.
There's like so much fucking text.
You ever think about how evil Jimi Hendrix's estate is?
Sometimes.
Yeah. They're pretty dickish about.
They're really strict. That's one way.
Aren't like a lot of Jimi Hendrix's songs not on YouTube because of them?
I cannot listen to "Rainy Day, Dream Away," which is my favorite Jimi Hendrix song. I can't listen to that on YouTube. I have to bust out my CD copy of Electric Ladyland. This is a lie. I just torrented the album.
Yeah.
But again,
is good.
Giving.
I'm saying this right now. I'm saying this right now. The biggest cause of piracy isn't because it costs money. It's because it's hard to get your hands on. If companies make their games and their CD, their music, their whatever accessible to like people, fucking in a simple way, people won't pirate them.
Listen, there's two reasons I pirate, right? And one is because I just straight up can't access stuff. Like, emulation should not be piracy if there's no viable alternative to obtain something.
Yeah.
Now, the second reason I pirate is because I'm dirt fucking poor, but that's more of a societal issue, so.
It's more of a you issue.
It's just like, give me a job.
I can't believe Nintendo is like, I don't want to play Mother 3,
God, there's
huh?
a light on the end of on the shelves when you're riding them underwater. So yeah, you can use them to take out the booze.
Have you guys seen how good the fan translation of Mother 3 is?
I haven't played Mother 3 yet.
I played I played a decent portion of Mother 3. I played the prologue, which is way longer than a prologue sounds.
It's like 2 hours.
It's like 2 or 3 hours, yeah.
I was gonna say,
played a bit past that.
You know what game has an amazing fan translation?
Oh.
Ace Attorney Investigations 2. It is so good that it basically feels like it's not a direct translation because, as anyone who's played who knows their Ace Attorney will tell you, Japanese Ace Attorney and American Ace Attorney are pretty different from each other.
Wait, really?
And well, in the sense of there's a lot of localization changes that went into to making Ace Attorney.
Miles Edgeworth is not named Miles Edgeworth.
In Japan, yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and
No.
and Phoenix Wright is not Phoenix Wright. He is Ryuichi Naruhodo in Japanese.
Yeah, they all have Japanese name. It takes place in Japan.
Yeah, exactly. And
They changed the location to America, even though Maya wears a fucking kimono.
Even though it's pretty obvious it's not America.
Maya's just a weeaboo.
even though in the second game you go to a Japanese style village which has Mount Fuji in full view.
Very American, Mount Fuji.
It's the Appalachian Mountains.
Breathe that air. That's America.
Exactly. So anyway, the fan translation of it.
Yeah!
Oh,
Mario, I forgot to tell you something. I was trying to get a star, but I fell into this treasure chest. Let me tell you. Anyway, here's a star I found. No, really, it's yours. What are you gonna do with it, Captain Toad? What are you gonna do?
Listening to the Captain Toad theme, it makes me think about the mashup between
Take this power star.
the Captain Toad theme and Fergalicious.
Right. We've mentioned this remix on an earlier episode.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Sorry, I'm brain dead, and also.
Oh
It's
yeah,
fine.
Rosalina
It's been a
time.
while.
Rosalina,
Yeah.
get ready.
No, yeah, not only am I brain dead, I'm actually dead. You guys gotta get over the accident. That shit was years ago. Grow up.
Oh no.
I'm not letting you pass on until we finish
you.
this game.
Let me go. I've had enough Mario Galaxy.
I have you chained to the floor.
Anyway, the Ace Attorney Investigations, fan translation. Very, very well done.
I was playing trivia with my friends last night, and none of them fucking knew who Apollo Justice was, and I was like, what the f-?
Yeah.
Like, okay, hang on, this is me. Chapter 7, The Telescope. After seeing the 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was. That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than a star bit. How strange. It's so far away, but it feels so close.
I was gonna bring up that, wow, I decided to actually give you some time to read for once.
She twisted the knob of the telescope, and the blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up that hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on the bright and windy days. And I want to go home. I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears and the Loomis didn't know what to do. Oh my god, not this bit. I want to go home. I want to go back to my house by the hill. I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears. But I know she's not there. I knew all along that she wasn't out in the sky. Because... She's sleeping under the tree on the hill. The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and a hush fell over the area.
That's enough of this shit.
That's enough for now.
We almost lost this episode.
Jesus Christ.
We almost lost this episode.
I
That
wonder
makes
how
you
much
right.
porn of Rosalina there is.
That's how you're gonna end the video, Brian. That's how you're gonna end the video.
Yeah, ending that.
Oh.